Welcome back for another very yummy update, friends. We have a lot of things happening. We have Ethereum literally exploding this weekend, finally breaking the $4,000 price. 6 times it's been resistance and touched it over the past 4 or 5 years, and now it's finally broken on through, tapping above 4,000, going to 4,200, 4,300, hopefully all of that and more. Our first big yummy update, friends. Richard Hart has been doing some secret encoded messages. He has written, hey, P-DAI, P-E-E-D-A-I. If you go to his Twitter profile and you scroll down, you get the first letters of some of these words. Now, here's the thing. It's not 100% perfect. Why? It's because he always leaves some room for plausible deniability. But I have the pictures out here, and I've spotted this out here. So there's a strange picture he's done where he says, oh, eat your own dog food. And it's a guy literally, hey, I'm going to eat my own dog food. But it's kind of funny. The first 3 letters... The first letter of the first 3 sentences, H-E-Y, hey, he came on through. So he says that's hey, and then P-E, and then next tweet E, right? So you have Pulse Chain, Ethereum. So that's P-E-E. Next one, DAI, D-A-I, devs, another, if, P, hey, P-DAI. So I've got more cracker videos coming out for you. The thing is, he definitely did write the DAI one. That's not even up to debate. Actually, none of these pretty much are. You know he's doing this, friends. It's literally 1 in 17,500 chance. And people will be like, yep, that totally happened amongst the other 1 in 17,500 chances that have been happening. And also joke here as well. Yes, they are in visual order. I am literally, my pointy elbows are literally shaking right now. So let me know what you think, friends. Do you think he's like, look, it's not even a question whether he is doing this. The question is, do you think he's doing it to be like, hello, we're making contact? Or do you think he's doing it as if, hey, I'm going to play with you just to see you guys invigorate and get some network effect marketing going on? I wanted to share this with you as well. One of the Michael Saylor PowerPoint slides. I've got videos coming out later on as well, friends. We'll speak about Michael Saylor's stretch coin. Maybe I'll do it in the next week or something. His stretch coin, the stable coin, and it's a Ponzi, man. It's literally a Ponzi. He's got a pyramid here. Check this out. Michael Saylor's got a pyramid. Look this out. At the very, very bottom of the pyramid, as in the solid part of the pyramid, he's got his own Microstrategy share. And then on top of that is Bitcoin, in size. It's kind of funny, just like looking at this visual representation. It's almost like a message like, oh man, like you're playing with fire too much, man. You're really saying like your equity is like, the more of a solid foundation. Equity, unencumbered Bitcoin. Bitcoin rating 3x, 6x, 10x, 10x plus, Strike, STRC. Friends, when you don't have an off button, eventually the off button comes for you. And I've written here, right? Michael Saylor putting his MicroStrategy as a more solid, pristine asset than Bitcoin. Remember, friends, with his STRC stretch. Why is it called stretch? Because they've stretched out this infinite duration thing where they go, oh, you're going to be paid out infinitely 9%. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You know where this ends. But you know what? Let's get a big bull market first, and let's actually pump it because we deserve it. We're going to mog them. All of the non-believers will be mogged. It's a mogger cycle. Also, this trader, friends, he got wrecked. This is Hyperliquid. Look at this. He is down pretty much rounded up to 16 million. What did he do? Shorted Ethereum. Can't help ya. I mean, bro, you literally sold resistance on the 7th time. Just my God, man. I don't know what you were hoping for, but whatever, man. I'm a poor guy. Whoever you are, down 16 million. I don't know how you're gonna make it back. Yeah, look at this. Close Ethereum short. Just liquidate, man. There's a lot of people in this game. Look, you understand, man, friends. Gambling is extremely dangerous. If you have too much alcohol, your body fries, yeah? And then, you pass out. Many different types of drugs. Something happens to you. Your heart rate goes through the roof, or goes down too low, blood pressure, passing out. Maybe you poop your pants. Maybe you poop your pants while pooping your pants. Some of us do it recreationally. Maybe that happens. But with gambling, you're controlling something to get a dopamine hit. And the dopamine in your brain, it can't tell the difference between whether you are making $100 or $1 million, okay? It would be great if let's say you made $10,000, right? It would be great if your brain went like through the roof every time. And if you made, say, $50, it would be nice if it didn't do it as much, okay? The problem is we're not built like that. The problem is we just like the direction of winning, so we get a dopamine anyway. So that's what happens. I'm moving trading and gambling and investing. It's all the same thing, right? Yeah, when you like put on the same stream, right? It's just a matter of skill, okay? So it's the same thing when it comes to fear and losing money as well, you know? It would be like, you know... Basically, we have no way to separate these because we're not built for that. With dopamine, it's directional. You know what I mean? And you get to see this active in real time as well. So this why it's a big problem, right? You have no control, right? So your hands and your clicky buttons and your gambling and you not having an edge, like, you know, this person, right? They had $16 million to lose. You know, it would be nice if you could inbuilt into your own DNA somehow where you're like, okay, if I lost $100,000, I should lose the plot. Yeah, but then also that'd be a double-edged sword because swinging down $100,000 where you'd never be able to make the 16 million in the first place. So it really is, friends. It's a double-edged lollipop sword. Okay, it really is. It's very, very sharp. Two edges of the lollipop. Lollipop can strike you, and also you can bring it back to your mouth to lick it. So it depends how you use it, right? That's why you got to be super careful when it comes to these. You got to know yourself, right? You got to know, like, oh man, like, friends, it might come a point. Some of you, maybe you never even thought you'd become a millionaire. I really hope we see a lot of that, and I hope some of you think, you know, maybe you never even dreamed of having, say, more than $1 million or something, and then one day, maybe at the end of this cycle, maybe you hit like 2.2, right? That'd be great, you know. And I just want you to think about, because some of you, what you end up doing is you will go the way of the soy. Some people, it's in the Bible, it's in every single book, every fairy tale story, Disney story, every single thing, right? There are these moments where, you know, someone just goes the other way. They go down the dark path of soy. Your confidence going to get a bit too much. You're going to start swinging. Just remember my voice at the back of your head saying, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this, right? And sometimes, maybe your portfolio gets to like 1 or 2 million. Maybe you're gonna take like a 300 or 500 grand hit somewhere. You're gonna try trade something and you're just gonna get cracked. Just know that you're meant to stop there, okay? Because I want you to think about this. You remember this in the back of your mind, okay? There will be another cycle. There will always be a chance to make another 2x, to make another 3x, okay? Even if you're down 75% from everything, just stop, man. We can always make another 2 or 3x later on, okay? But we never think about that in our minds. When we're down like 75% or 80%, you're thinking, oh man, I'm down that much. No, but you're down a 3x. You know, look how easy it is to make 3x in this cycle, friends. Like Bitcoin in the bear market, right? Even if you bought Bitcoin at 25K, at 125, you made 5. That's 25K, by the way. You didn't have to buy 20. You didn't have to buy FTX collapse 16K. You could buy 25K and you're still getting liquidated upon. But you just have to promise yourself that you hold, which is a challenge for most people itself. Let's play some angel music. And just smoothly move along, friends. I'm giving you the yummiest of updates. We've got Richard Hart's secret encoded message. We've got Ethereum cranking. We've got bears being liquidated. I've even got more cracker news here for you as well. Check this out, friends. So Peter Brandt, I'll just let you know who he is. Friends, Peter Brandt, I'm going to be, no, he's like, he's one of the trading wizards, okay? Peter Brandt. So he's one of like the trading wizards. He's like meant to be one of like the biggest greats of all time. But like, he's like so got a bad reputation on Twitter, man. He's got the most horrible calls. And he's like saying, Sammy, how horrible can his calls be? Well, I'll tell you, friends, his calls look so bad. It looks like you and I are the greatest. Look at this. Ethereum. He posted Ethereum chart at 1590. Okay. 3-digit ETH will be the generational bottom. He goes, and is presently a generational short. He's saying Ethereum it was a 1597, a generational short. Bang, goes up more than 2.5x, bro. Come on, man. Like, just who are you people, bro? Who are you people? He's literally down here. Oh, you're a generational short, Ethereum. Like, you could not be more, bro. Literally, it didn't even. You know how wrong you were? It didn't even come back to double bottom. That's how wrong you were. You can't get more wrong. It literally went, see ya. 2.6x. By the way, what I've drawn here is just like this cute, funny scenario, friends, because we have an unfilled CME gap of Ethereum 2800 here. And I'm wondering if Ethereum went up to like 11,000 and then dropped 75%, it actually comes back to fill the gap in the next bear market before it kind of comes back and like maybe sits around 5,800. So just something I'm thinking about. We don't need that $11,000 zone. We don't need it, but it would be funny if it played out. Hopefully we get more than 11,000, by the way. There were also all these posts from Peter Brandt saying, Ethereum are trash, you're trash. How is this guy a trading wizard Hall of Famer? Rekt. So many bad calls when all you need to do was stop trading, buy and believe. You know what? I don't give a shit about your trading record, by the way. By the way, he says he's 50-50 as well. You know, like, we know that, friends. Everybody focuses on win rate, but like, come on, man. How are you that old and you've never learned? Come on, bro. You should have learned, dude. Like, we've been, you know, you want to call something in crypto when everyone's yelling about it a generational short. Come on, man. You've got your trading experience, plus you've seen Bitcoin and crypto for like 10 years. Ah, man. You know what? That's why, friends, it doesn't matter how old you get or your skill or anything. It doesn't really matter where you've come from. You can always be great at this. You can learn. Yeah. And you stop trading, start believing. Yeah. Which pretty much means buy and holding, taking a long-term view, letting the growth rates play, letting the business cycle play in your favor. Yeah. Don't do too much leverage, right? And be willing to like, you got to get in tune with it, man, and you are. Trash Whale Jeeter trader has jeeted 38,500 ETH at 3,550. He sold 137 million, but now he just FOMO bought back in at $4,000 plus. So he's pretty much paid up 18%. What an idiot. Who are these trash funds? You are absolutely trash. You can't be more trash. You are literally selling the V reversal after we told you it was a generational buy, not a generational short. But I get it, friends, because a lot of these people, okay, there's a receptionist girl. She's got to get a boob job. She's got to get paid. Okay, there's a little bowl haircut Asian kid. He's got to send money back to his parents back in China. You got the little Nigerian kid. He's got to feed his village family. You have like that kid who thinks he's Gordon Gekko. Maybe he's got to go buy his new Rolex to impress some 6 out of 10 girl on his Instagram DMs. All of these people need salaries, and they're all in the hedge funds. And they think they're smarter than everybody else. Friends, I've seen you all the stats. All you hedge funds, you are all trash. You are all brown shoe emojis. That's how bad they are, friends. Brown shoe emojis. Garbage. You all underperform buying and holding. Every single one of you. You have the data, you have the stats, you have the information, you have the fundamental analysis, but you're all little soy boy cucks and cuckettes. All because, why is it like that, by the way? Why is it like that? Is it because they can't? Yeah, most of it is because they can't, because they're weak. But a big part is incentives, okay? They get paid by the Christmas bonus. That's why. So when there's a group, friends, when you have a group of, let's say, 15 soy boys and soy girls who are hedge fund people and like fund stuff in crypto, so if they have a choice, hey, let's do the right thing and make money by holding for 4 years. They don't ever do that, okay? They go, okay, if we take profit on this little shitty 2x ICO that we've got, we will add that to our office pool of profits, and then we'll get a commission distribution from that at the end of this year, Christmas bonus, right? That's how it works. That's why they do that. So they're always incentivized to just keep dumping. And guess what? They dumped themselves into oblivion. They only bought back 5% of their position, by the way. Now they are sidelined and full of soy cope. I hope you guys learn a lesson, by the way. I hope this thing just literally flashes up to 5,600 so you scum can actually learn that the guy with the Pikachu hat who is pegging his nipples actively in real time actually was worth watching in just one of his 5,555 plus videos, which are coming right here. But you know what, friends? We don't want them to really learn, because, you know, someone's going to have to come by our top. Grand Inquisitor, amateurs, casualty confirmed. Thank you very much, Mr. Shimshoni. We're all going to make it. I want to show you more yummy update news, friends. Check this out. Did you know Crypto Crapo was short Ethereum from 2,600? Oh my gosh. Crapo. Look at this. These are all his shorts. Sell, 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 sell. I'm selling, I'm selling, I'm selling, I'm selling. Looks like a distribution range. I've been building a short position for weeks. Oh my gosh. That's 2,600. Let's go back, friends. Do you remember when I was showing you the weekly chart of Ethereum? And I was saying, dude, that is, I know everyone thinks it's a bearish chart, but this is actually a bullish chart. I mean, like, this was it right here. Right here, friends. This is it. He was actually building it. It was right here. He was building it. We go to July 18. So it was right. He was actually building. It's just, this guy's the freaking worst, bro. He was building this short here. I got no words. I just got no words. I mean, I got no words. He's probably got, I think he's got, friends, I'll watch him. Crypto Crapo only had like, I think 30, he had 35 1,000 Telegram followers, right? Because I think he used to be good in 2017. But then, because Crypto Banter and everyone, we kept shitting on him as Bitcoin kept going up in 2023. His network effect grew so much because everyone kept saying his name. Now he has, I think, probably over 100,000 people following his in Telegram. Everyone just watching. And I guess he's making money out of that, which is kind of funny about that. But just, it's fun. It's fun. But you just have to see, right? Look, learn this for Pulse Train and everything out here. Everyone, they hate him. They don't like him. He doesn't even make money. But his network effect grew from 35,000 to over 100,000 people. Yeah, in his Telegram. Just showing you, man. You're trash. You don't have skill. But just people know your name. That's it. It's all about network effects. Just like, hey, Bitcoin doesn't have any tech. Doesn't matter. It was the first one. Like the Bible. You see? But it's so funny. He literally, friends, he watched this red candle and then he watched these candles come up. He's like, yep, I'm definitely getting short here. Oh, man, that's gold. That's gold. By the way, oh my gosh, man. Look at this. Crypto Crapo has 975,000 followers? What? What the hell? He has been, oh my God. Oh my God. And by the way, he blocked me because he blocked me many, many years ago, friends. I was telling him, this is we all know how he blocked me. This is how funny. Let's go back. When Bitcoin flipped green on the weekly super trend all these years ago, right here, he was calling for Bitcoin to go back down here. And I said, watch out, man. Whenever it flips green on the weekly super trend, this is usually, it's like uptrend, up only mode, right? I said that back then. Now, obviously, it was a little bit shaky. I didn't like feel up only. I go, but traditionally, it's been the buy and it's been good. You never know it's going to go up only, but I thought it would, but you just don't have 100%. After seeing that message, he just blocked me and he did another post. He goes, no, we're going down. It's just funny. He's got 975,000 followers, man. That's gold. That's gold. It's first post. It's first post. S&P 500. You're just going straight down here. I love this, man. This is funny. This is funny, man. This is funny. Just the network effects. Yeah. Oh, man. I wonder if that's going to happen to me. I don't know what to do, man. There'll be too many people and there'll be cucks and soy boys and they'll be over demanding and I'll be like, bro, who the hell are you guys? Why aren't you just buying and believing in the rest of us? That'd be funny. Check it out as well, friends. I want to show you the Arthur Gaze capitulation. Arthur Gaze, this is his actual tweet. Had to buy it all back. Do you forgive me? I pinky swear I'll never take profit again. Kissy, 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 kissy. He's so lovable. He's so lovable. Even though, friends, he shills and then he just dumps straight away. He's just, I don't know what it is, man. Look, I've got a soft spot for Arthur. Why? Is because BitMEX was how I first started trading. Half of that. But it's beyond that. It's not the BitMEX and the stuff out here. Even though friends, perpetual swaps, he made the first one because he listened to the customer. Pretty good for business acumen, right? He listened to the customer. He goes, too many customers didn't understand how an expiry worked for futures. So they said, hey, let's just make a product where it just never expires. And that's how they made the perpetuals. Now it's still used today, right? Amazing. But Arthur, friends, why he pretty much went to jail was... See, when I use a coconut emoji for him. Why? Arthur went on stage. He debated Nouriel Roubini. That guy's known as Dr. Doom. He was always bearish on Bitcoin at 3,000 and 1,000 and everything, but he's been turbo bearish and always wrong about everything, right? Arthur came out on stage. He goes, "Hey man, U.S. government, they take bribes too. You just got to know how to bribe them." He goes, in the Bahamas, you bribe them with a coconut. He goes, yeah. But he hinted. He's like, yeah, with the US government, there's ways to bribe them. You got to get in, you get a politician, you get it to lobby. He goes, yeah, there's a paying rate. You get a bribe. And I think they were just like, no, stop telling everybody that you can bribe us when we know it's true. And they went after him, right? So that was just one of the foreshadowings of it. But because he had the balls to come out and tell everyone that I'm always he's a fighter, friends. He's a fighter. It is funny. Yachtzee is just FOMO ball back in. But don't forget, he might sell it all at 5,000 or something, or 4,900. This is funny, man. He was calling for $3,000 ETH. Oh man, here he is, the best to ever do it. Oh, man. This is gold. Shout out to Hex Turbo and Mr. Jofus as well. And Mr. Grand Inquisitor again. This is incredibly gay. Man. Waited years for this. Send it. We have waited years for it. So where are we going to crack on from here? Hopefully higher. Let's see where we finish at the end of the year, right? Is the 4-year cycle going to work out or is it going to break? We'll find out. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.